This morning we'll be talking about smells from your vehicle. Okay, over time, according to research, they found that some of the components, some of the trims and plastics you find on your automobile actually emit smell, and some of this smell can be very harmful to your health. For instance, I think some of the PVC plastic, I think before now they were using PVCs to make plastics, especially those ones you find in the trims inside. But presently they're beginning to switch from PVCs to other materials that are safe, so that when the vehicle is parked, for instance, maybe you parked your car somewhere, and it gets very sunny, it gets very hot. Over time, the heat on those plastics will make them to start emitting some of the chemicals with which they are built with. Now you get back to the vehicle, instead of taking time out to air the vehicle, when I mean air the vehicle, bring the windows down and allow that hot air to just go out the window. You get in like that, and then you put on your air conditioner and you leave it in recirculation mode. It's going to keep recirculating that air, and for the first few minutes you're going to be breathing in some of the chemicals that were used to make those plastics, till the air will get very cool, or if you turn it to ventilation, it will vent it out. Now these are some of the reasons why. Over time you find out that there is a particular vehicle that after driving it for a while, you start having catarrh, having this, having that, some health problems that are relating to respiratory infections as a result of driving your own car. So this morning we're going to be giving you tips on how to avoid some of the problems that can arise from such. And one of them would be, if you park your car on a hot day, after a long period of time, when you get back to the vehicle, first thing you want to do is get in, wind down the windows. Okay? Some people don't like to drive their vehicles with the windows wound down. That is because they are preventing dust from getting into the vehicle. Wind down the windows and allow air to blow out all that hotness that you have inside, because that hotness you have inside can go a long way to cause respiratory infections such as cancer of the lungs and all that. They've been known to come from such state of your vehicle, like parking it under the sun and allowing heat to emit some of the chemicals from the body panels that you have inside. So you just turn the windows down and allow that hot air to go out, and after that you can drive off with your air conditioner. Then another kind of smell you can get, which is the common one, catalytic converter. Yeah, I think everything that you know about that, right? Where you start the vehicle, as the vehicle gets hotter, you start perceiving this rotten egg smell. I think we talked about this a few days ago, like hydrogen soap. Yeah.
Where you start the car, you start perceiving a rotten egg smell. Once you get that smell, it's only pointing in one direction. You have a bad catalytic converter there. The easiest solution to that would be to change the catalyst.
Yeah, and then also sometimes you can have cases where you perceive smell from the petrol smell inside the vehicle. Petrol smell inside the cabin is not safe at all. It could knock you off. When I mean knock you off, over time you could just be hypnotized by that petrol smell and you sleep off on the steering wheel. So it can be choking and all as well, the petrol smell. So to avoid all of that, once you start perceiving petrol smell, bring down the windows, drive to your mechanic and let them inspect. Most times it could be as a result of the fuel tank cover. That's the fuel tank cover inside the cabin now, not the one you have where you buy petrol. The one that covers the fuel cylinder unit. If it is not properly tightened, you get fuel fumes getting into the vehicle. So to avoid that, take it to your mechanic and let them have it inspected. And then also, I think this one was common a long time ago, where you have leaky AC gas. Alright, as safe as manufacturers have tried, most vehicles still run on R134, and R134 is not a gas that you should be breathing in. So if you suspect that your air conditioner has a leak, don't keep refilling it and sniffing the leak. Take it to your technician, let them check. If it is an evaporator leak, turn off the air conditioner till you can fix the evaporator leak, because if it is an evaporator leak, it simply means that every time you put on the air conditioner, you're actually sniffing in that gas. Over time, it could also hypnotize you.